Good wonderful afternoon from this quite rainy, gloomy, cold and typical Latvian summer. But nevertheless, I'm happy to have you here on my channel for another episode of Motor Concierge. And today, for our review, we have a Porsche Cayman S 987 with a manual gearbox, just for ourselves for the next week to drive the best roads this country has to offer for this amazing car. So come and join me for another episode of Motor Concierge. What I also like about this car after being weak with it, that it is an absolute filter of opinions. I have heard a lot of opinions, memes and etc. saying that, Cayman is not a real Porsche, we only drive 911s over here and preferably GT3 RSs. I mean, if someone comes with you with such an opinion that, Cayman, especially like S with a manual like this one, is not a real Porsche, you can absolutely ignore his opinion for anything, not only in cars and car segment, but also in life in general. Advice, just ban those people, because it is absolutely beautiful. Like, even like right now, I'm just daily driving it throughout the city, and the suspension is comfortable, the gears are absolutely, it's a 6-speed manual. You can increase RPMs you want, because after 4K RPM this engine just purely sings. You can redline it until 7,000 and those almost 300 horsepower are just getting released like that. I absolutely love it. On this channel we often talk about economy of the cars, and in previous years when we reviewed the 996s, the .2s, the 997, both pre-facelift and facelift, I spoke quite a lot about, especially the 997, that the window of opportunity is closing, and 2 years later I would say it's almost completely shut, unless you find some barn find or you find someone selling them on Kleinanzeigen, because markets like Mobile, DE or Auto24 or Plius LT is completely wiped out of those generations of 911s in Europe. So the 987s, Caymans, especially with a larger engine, with a manual gearbox like this one, is one of the best kept secrets right now. And I'm not going to be the only one who's going to be telling you that, because genuinely, what you can get for less than $30,000 or euros, like for example this car, 25,000, there is a lot of car for that kind of money, especially on a Porsche lineup. What is cool about this car is, like, in a city like this where you have a lot of like GT3 RSs, you have tons of RS6s, you have 296 GTBs, I mean, you name it. But even 20 years later, people still find a car like this, interesting. It looks good, it sounds good, it drives good, the design is absolutely timeless. So when it comes to pure investment return of, the emotions for the money you pay, it's close to be unbeatable. What I love about this car is you can be cruising on a highway like this, you're in your 6th, you just downshift, not even to 4th, but to 5th, and as soon as you hit 4,000 RPM, it just sings instantly. you know, these flat sixes, they're just absolutely beautiful engines. I love them a lot. And the way they sound, the way they move, and let's say from the 4,000 to 8,000 RPMs. They just sing. And that's on a highway. When you do that on your B road, you know, you have nobody next to you. It's just absolutely wonderful feeling, and you know, the downshifting on them is it's just godly. And what is funny with this car is it's in 911 you sit comfortably, you know, you push your pedal, you go fast and you go comfortable. But with this one, you know, it breathes. I have to speak much more louder than I have to do it in 911 for you to hear me, because you have those intakes, you have the engine literally behind me, and the way this car feels, breathes, it is something absolutely different. And just, you know, you have to try it. You can't describe it. The most fun part, of course, is when you exit, you know, from the side road like this. You have your highway, you have your RPMs where they need to be, and you just push it. I mean, listen to it. I don't know whether I can, you know, transfer the sound of this car. It's just, it is what music and dreams are made of, what they sound of. It is absolutely beautiful. And I couldn't tell you more, because emotionally, what this small car brings to you, it's just, you know, you have an empty highway like this, downshift. You have to feel it. You have to try it. You have to feel it. It's something that I cannot describe to you. You have to be there. And as always, I'm thankful for my partner for this video, Youngtimer Car EU, without whom it would not be possible to make it. They're absolute experts when it comes to car imports from Japan into Europe. They're specializing in brands like Porsche, BMW, other makes and models, and collectibles. Click the link down below for their current stock and the upcoming deliveries. Wow, what a week has been with this car. I have absolutely loved every minute of it, and I can't be thankful enough for the partner, Youngtimer Car EU, who has loaned it to me. After 1 week with this Cayman, you know, driving in a city roads like this, being in a countryside, you know, twisted, hilly roads, I can tell you I clearly understand why many people love this car so much. It's always gonna be, you know, a little little brother of 911. It's definitely not the 911, but it has a place of its own. And as being one of the first Caymans I have driven, it also has a place in my heart. And I have to say, after almost a week driving this car daily, I love the phrase that I heard a while ago, which is, you buy a 911 with a hot heart, but you buy a Cayman with a cold head. So I wish you to find your peace. I wish you to find your car. I wish you to find something that fits you. Drive your cars, love your roads, enjoy the second part of the summer. See you again, as always. Until next time.